friends, it's Claire from ScrappyNerdUK and welcome to another episode of December Daily Directory. So in this one I thought, because I have finished my last December daily, which was 2016, so I didn't do it last year, I thought I would go through or show you a quick flip through of my album, just to show you what I've done, and also so you can grab some ideas potentially for your album. So first off, this is an Ali Edwards album from 2 years ago, and as soon as you open it, I have a transparency in here, the same size as the pockets, with a wood veneer that I've heat embossed with gold glitter, so that just protects the front of the album. Next up, I've gone straight in with one of these little 2x2 pockets. Now I know a lot of people are scared of using these 2x2 and can't really find the inspiration as to what to fill them with. I decided to put December 2016 that fits perfectly in these 12 squares. So just cut down little 2x2 inch paper and then just pop those letters on top. And then on the back of those, I've popped a couple of embellishments and a couple of stickers, but not on every single one. So we're going into day one. So the 1st of December is mine and my husband's wedding anniversary. So we had a photograph done and I printed that on a 6x8 size. I think we were going out for something to eat that night. Now I did put some sequins in the back of this and there is some, you probably can't quite see it on the camera, but there is some acetate with snowflakes on, and I'd actually kept that from the flowers that my husband had bought me, and I'd cut it down and actually put that in the pocket as well. However, the sequins do just drop to the bottom. An idea that I've seen recently from Dearly D on YouTube is to actually use a fuse tool and pop some sequins in and then fuse it in little sections to stop them all from falling to the bottom. So I might go back and do that so they don't all sit at the bottom. But anyway, on to the rest of the album. So this is these are some photographs from when we went out for a meal on the 1st. This is a little flip up, so where you find that you've got you just want to do one page and you don't have enough space to put your photographs and journaling, you can actually attach them. This is just attached with washi tape together, and you can actually attach them and give yourself an extra space to include something else. So this is just a little flip up. Some more photographs from the evening. On the 2nd, we put the Christmas tree up. So yeah, James loves his tree, and yes, just pop some journaling down here. All very simple. I would probably not put brads in my next album, just purely because they bulk out this so much. I mean, they're really pretty, but they do bulk it out. On the 3rd, it was the Works Christmas party, so I've got some photographs from the evening, just a little extra pocket card. I keep room keys because I'm weird like that, so that went in there. And then we have one of the little 2x2s, but I've just cut off one of the end section because I didn't have as many photographs to fill, so I've mixed it with the pattern paper, mixed it with some photographs from the evening. And then that was done. And then this is a new technique that I tried. This is printing onto vellum. So it doesn't come off the clearest, but you can see it's me in the picture. So I do like how this turned out. Perhaps with a better quality printer, this would actually come out a lot nicer. But then I just heat embossed some gold flakes, snowflakes, and then the festive cheer on that. And then again, some more photographs from the same evening, keeping it really simple, going with the pink because it's a photograph of me and my girly friends. Again, more photographs from the evening. So you can see here for the 3rd, I have quite a few inserts. So I try not to do that too often, but I did have quite a lot of photographs from that. So on to the 4th, me wrapped up in a blanket, Christmas party hangover. And just a photograph of some soup because that day did not go, I didn't do anything that day for obvious reasons. Day number 5, just some, we got this little, this new candle, so I documented, or candle dome thing, so I documented that. I love pulling this book out every year, Perfect Christmas. It gives you loads of different Christmas ideas for cooking and decorations and stuff like that. And our new Christmas decoration is a snowflake projector, so a photograph of that out on the wall. Day number 6, the dogs don't quite get the idea of only opening one of their advent calendar windows a day. So as soon as they've had it, they sit there and wait for another one. They don't quite understand. So I documented that on day 6. Day 7, I had another word transparency in here. I just stamped the little holly wreath, and then I added another one of these little wood veneers on that I heat embossed. So day number 7, wish. So in here is just my wishes for Christmas that year, and then just a special delivery tag on the back. Day number 8, this is a transparency that I've actually stamped on and just popped in the pocket. And then the Christmas film that I'd watched that day. I took a photograph of my festive decorated planner. And then on to day 8. Now I like to include just general stuff as well. So I always take a photograph when I get to sort of a milestone with my YouTube channel. This particular time I just hit 900 subscribers, so I popped that in there. I did make this little sequin shaker pocket, so it's just one of the pocket pages that I've cut down, and I filled it with sequins and stamped glitter Santas, and put a little bit of vellum behind as well, and then sealed it all in the pocket. So these can be made ahead of time, and they're great because you can pick them up and move them wherever you want. So that's day 9. Day 10. Oh, I seem to be missing. Oh, day 10's this side. Okay, so I've got day 11 and day 10's mixed up, but that's fine. So day 11, James's work's Christmas do. And after I finished work, I went home, put my PJs on, listened to some Christmas tunes and started wrapping. So there's a photograph of all the presents sat ready for me to wrap, and we buy for something stupid like 40 people. So we have, or I have a lot of wrapping to do. The 10th we went Christmas shopping, so just took a photograph of the Christmas tree in the town centre. One of the Costa coffee cups, so we went to Costa, of course, to go and get a Christmas hot chocolate and a lovely panini. Then on the 12th, we had, I did a YouTube hop. So I printed the little thumbnail that goes on the YouTube video. This is the first, I think this is the first time I might have done a YouTube hop. And it was with Audrey Yeager and Missy Whidden, and I think it was with Elsie Robinson as well, all on YouTube, so that was quite cool. And then on the 13th, don't think I have really a story to tell, so I took a photograph of my tree topper, which is a Tinkerbell, and I wrote about my love for Christmas, my Disney obsession. My mum sent me this photograph of my nephew at his Christmas play, and I popped a digital filter over the top to pop that in, and then I've just added that in as a that's just printed on a photo, backed with some card, and then punched in the page there. Day 14, we went out for a Christmas meal with all the work people, and then this again is another shaker pocket that I've made in advance. Same again, sequins, a bit of vellum, some punched out shapes, and then that just goes straight into the pocket. And then what I've done on the back is I've actually got 14 on the front and 15 on the back, but because of that vellum in there, you don't notice. So that's another great way of being able to sort of back something with a transparency. By putting a bit of vellum in between, you don't notice it. Well, you can see, but you don't notice it as much. So day 15, we'd gone out to dinner with some friends, and we'd had some cheeky cocktails at TGI's by the looks of things. Day 16, I heat embossed this reindeer onto some vellum, and just added in a really simple tag. I did this, I embossed this fireplace and popped that on to make it look like a fireplace, and put mine and James's initials on. This day here, we decided to ask some of the people at work if they wanted to do something for the homeless people, and so we decided to get some care boxes together. So we all went out and bought a whole load of different things, and then I've just used a flip up here just to document what we did, and we even put a little note into the box just saying you may be down on your luck right now, but this little box But let this little box remind you that you are worth so much, that there are people who care about you, that there is always hope, and that you're beautiful. And then I wrote all of our names down that had done the boxes. Day 17. I think this was just a chill day, a bit of a lazy day. So again, I just took a photograph of the dogs asleep. Bella, my Labrador Bella, I call her Jingle Bells, and my Yorkie Bichon Cross Treacle, she's known as the Grinch, so I've just documented that there as well. Day 18, shopping day part 2, so we had a bit of a chill in the morning. My dad's a bit of a goon, and we grabbed a selfie, and I think we were in IKEA actually, and I really wanted this Care Bear, but James said no, so I didn't get it. Day 19, I'm too sure that's wonky. Went a bit crazy at work. I had someone drew a moustache and a unibrow on me. That was lovely. This is another great way of things you can include as well. This is a screenshot of a message between me and my mum. So this says, "Mum, I have a question." My question to my mum was, how long do I put a £25 turkey in the microwave for? And she said, "You've never cooked a turkey in your life. Why start now?" I said, "I have, but I want to cook it in the microwave to speed things up, but not sure for how long for." And so she said, "Wrap it in silver foil to keep the heat in, and it's 2 hours for every kilo. Good luck." So something like that is quite nice to look back on every year, from just a screenshot. I probably wouldn't remember that in years to come, because it'll be so far down in my message feed that I won't even remember it's there. Christmas turkey salad. So we were really going through a salad phase. So I wrote down the recipe for the Christmas turkey salad. I don't actually think, no, I didn't take a picture of it. But I had date night with my friend, and she brought around some lovely tart goodies from Waitrose. Day 21, I had my nails done, so I had some Christmas prints put on. Just a photograph of James, a photograph of me and my friend who came around to do my nails. This is a great way as well. I had no room left adding any journaling, so I just cut one of the little 4 pockets down to 1, and then I've just added my little journaling there. And then I've got some photographs here. Another one of these 2x2. Again, I've got loads of photographs of my nephews coming to stay, and we made gingerbread house. So I use these little pockets to be able to add in a whole load of photos. This is where I caught up to. This is where I hadn't finished. So this bit was already done, but I had no photos. I'd already pre-made this embellishment, and I'd popped it in there not knowing whether it was going to stay. But when I've come back to complete it, all I've had to do is just stick that down. I've added my photographs in. I've added a tiny little box of journaling here just to say where these photographs were taken, and I've called that one done. 24. You'll see the same numbers feature throughout. I'm not going to do that this year. I am going to alternate the numbers. Simple photographs again. Christmas Eve with friends. Back with some Christmas PJs and Muppets Christmas Carol, which is what we always watch on Christmas Eve before we go to sleep. And so that was there. But then again, I didn't really have a natural space to journal. I could have popped some white on here, but I just added another element in by grabbing a tag and popping my journaling on there and just hole punching that in. And then this side, I had these are cork numbers from Studio Calico. So I had this idea that I wanted them to intertwine, and I just wanted them in the pocket as floating, but I didn't want them to be able to move, and I thought I'd just tuck some little photographs into the numbers so you can still see it says 25, and I've got the photographs in, but I ended up with quite a lot for Christmas Day, as you can imagine. This album's already quite full, so I didn't want to include any more. If I do want to document any more photographs from Christmas, then I will do it in a traveller's notebook instead, which I can always add in, which is something that I am going to do this year for this album. So what I did was I used the back of this tag, and I just added the extra photographs on to this tag. I might add a 3x8 in here just to add in some journaling from the day as well. If I get around to it, then happy days. If not, it was just another Christmas day. So this is a very quick flip through of my 2016, which was my last album. As I said, I didn't do it last year, and it's time to start the foundation pages for 2018's album. So thank you very much for joining me. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave any comments down below, even if you just want to say Merry Christmas. I will come back to you. And I'll see you all tomorrow, the day after, for the next video. Bye!